going to dive into theme with our second read of A Sound of Thunder. So we're going to look at what theme is and review what theme is, and then we're going to dive a little bit deeper and start looking at how an author creates themes. So how do they develop it? Because in most texts, they don't come out and say it, right? And then as we get through that development, you are going to work with your table groups to analyze how you think Ray Bradbury developed a theme in Sound of Thunder, okay? So grab your Reader Writer notebooks for me, please, and flip to that back page to your academic terms. You're going to add theme in your notebook. I know that you probably know what theme is, but we're going to review what it is first before we start looking at how it is developed. So in your academic terms, I want you to add that theme is the message or the lesson that the author wants the reader to learn. The message or the lesson the author wants the reader to learn. And then leave space for a few more notes. If you are running out of room on the page, you're going to turn inward toward the inside of the notebook, kind of working backwards.
John, that 4 gills is one.
It's just the 3 of you, right?
Yeah. Bro, take the other 2. Oh my gosh.
You got that down?
It's rocking
All right. You can write this down if it helps you. So identifying the theme is usually easier if you think about the topics that a story teaches first, and then you decide what the story teaches about those topics next. So I call it a topic plus an insight. So you might at least want to write that very top line down underneath your definition of theme. So the theme is a topic plus an insight. I'll let you jot that and then I'll clarify what that looks like. So you first define a central topic that is appearing in whatever it is you're reading, and then you think about an insight about that topic and create your theme statement. Let's start with topics first. What are topics? This is what we typically start with when you're in elementary school and you're thinking about what a story might teach us. You start to think about these big idea or abstract nouns. So these are example topics. It might have something about family in it. The story might talk about individuality or forgiveness or devotion. It might be about goals. It might be about perseverance. So this is not an all-inclusive list. This is just an example of what I mean when I say topics, okay? What are some topics you can think of from Sound of Thunder yesterday? Just one-word topics. Was Eccles rich or poor?
Oh, he is rich.
Okay, so wealth might be one.
Greed.
Greed, very good, yes, great, Derek. What'd you say, Nick? Technology, absolutely. There's something about technology there, very good.
Dreams.
Dreams, imagination, future. Braylon, I see one. Knowledge is absolutely in Sound of Thunder, very good. So that's the first step. Topic plus insight. So if you're thinking about the theme of a story, Then you ask yourself, what does the story teach us about that topic? And that's what gives you an insight. So an insight is defined as a deep understanding of something or key takeaways. So for stories, it's a key takeaway or understanding about that topic. So I always ask myself, what does the text teach us about this topic? You can jot that down if that helps you. For example, I think Garrett was the one that said knowledge. So there's an example on the top of the screen there. Knowledge is the topic. Was that you, Braylon? And the insight is maybe the story teaches us that knowledge is the key to success. With knowledge, we can be very successful. So that's a lesson we learn, or the key takeaway we gain about knowledge from a story. Can a story teach more than one theme?
Yeah.
Yes. What I determine as an insight and what you determine as an insight can both be true from the same story. Can your various book club books all teach the same theme?
Yeah.
Yes. So they're universal. All stories can have similar themes, and they often do. They're usually supported by the text, but not specific to the text, and they always end up being a complete sentence about life and humans and those big idea topics that we just talked about. Theme is not a topic by itself only, because it is the insight that goes along with that. And theme is not obvious or vague. And I skipped that, it's not a cliche. Sometimes they sound like cliches, but typically we want to dig a little deeper than a cliche. And theme is not specific to a character or a setting or a name or something that's in your story, because they need to be universal for other stories to be able to teach. What's on the screen? Bumper stickers. So bumper stickers is how, in my mind, I have always thought of themes. So take a look at them. Have you ever seen the car pull up in front of you that's like covered every inch of the back of their car with a theme? With a bumper sticker? Okay. So are all of those themes? Don't touch me. I'm not that kind of car. Is that a theme? Probably not. Your topic and insight is really not deep thinking and universal. How about, I'm going to skip over here. Whatever you are, be a good one. Could that be a theme in a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of saying, be the best that you can be. How about, your stick figure family was delicious? Is that a theme?
No.
No, very good. So not every bumper sticker is a theme, but I do think of bumper stickers when I think of themes because of all of these on the right. There are always these motivational phrases on the back of the cars in front of me. Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons. What does that analogy sort of mean? Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons, really?
Be different.
Yeah, be proud of being different and
That's
stand
exactly.
out. Absolutely. So it's about individuality, one of the topics we listed. Slow progress is better than no progress. That's a great lesson to learn. It's still progress. Knowledge we've already looked at. And don't wait to be great. Sort of go for it now. So I think of bumper stickers when I think of theme, and I want you to think of bumper stickers when you think of theme. At your tables, I gave you a stack of little tiny sticky notes, one for each of you, so find those. Each of you needs a sticky note. Let me know if you don't have enough.
Yeah. Who said so?
You need more? We don't have enough. I didn't give you any. I got distracted.
That